Look at the bow first. Do keep in mind, I am a little bit rusty with this experience. I think what will happen is have maybe like a shot of the sub going across the sand. And then sort of just like seeing the bow start to come into the light. Then if I switch to this, damn it, I can't remember how this bloody thing works. It will sort of like have like a shot of the bow like this. Hello, bow. Ugh. Do not want to be that close. And then we'll sort of make it so like deploy ROV. Deploying ROV.
Hello.
I forgot to put the chat on. Dang it. That scared me after death. That literally just scared me after death. And yep, it was Tom, scared me after death. Oh, Jesus Christ. him back in here. And then if I could find like if I could find footage from like the opening of 97, implement do an input of, you know, like wreck, like the subs going over the wreck and that, if I could find like that. Honestly, this is just half of these you can't even bloody read. Hello, sub. I swear there was one that's like the Phillips family, and I always make the joke that it's Asian. Pepper. Wait, this was... I think this was the cargo hatch. Yes? I think it was the cargo hatch. Little cargo hole thingy. Hello, fishy. Yeah, because this is where the mast is. Hello, fishy. I think that's the cargo hatch. A little bit rusty. Goodness me, what happened there? That was a jellyfish. Hello, jellyfish. Sort of have a shot. We'll implement shots of footage from like the beginning of the 97 film of the subs going over the wreck. No, wrong button. With like the radio chat when he's like, it's not here. None. There's like, where is it? Where's any signs? Maybe like not in America, and we're like, come on, we need signs. Armstrong. I need signs of, you know, there it is. It's like we need signs of him being here and their presence during the sinking. Actually, maybe they can be American. They could be American. I don't even know what this is supposed to be, I can't remember. I think it might have been the spinny wheel. Can't remember the name. Oi, you. Back over here. Spinning time's over. And then they could be all like, where is a good place of evidence for him to have been here? As of course they'd be looking for evidence of myself, of yours truly, so they'd be like, where's the one place he would have been the most during the sinking? And then they come to the conclusion of the grand staircase. I think this is the grand staircase. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Could do with being a little bit more forward. I can move us a little bit more forward. That way we are. Right over it. Right, that's too much forward. What? 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 If I try that. I keep pressing the wrong button. That'll do. But then they're sort of just like, hey. But then they're just like, what if he sent a signal? So then they go over to the, what's it called? What's it called? Oh god, I'm really looking bad right now. The, oh, for crying out loud, George, why can't you remember? The telegraph room, we'll call it, because I cannot remember the name, and I'm really mad at myself because I cannot remember the name. There's nothing here that could have said he sent a signal. Well, look in the other room. No. Nothing except rubble. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Okay. Bring the RV back up. Bring it back up. Would they have had like this wireless RV stuff in 2012? Might have. Probably would have. Yeah, man, if you bring the sub back a little bit. Bring it down. Okay, launching RV now. Good luck down there. Don't get scared. Okay. Many sources so passengers. Jesus Christ. People are saying he went down on the way to D deck. A deck, B deck, C deck, D deck. Okay. I'm on D deck. Okay, I'm on D deck. Where are we going? To your left. And right. And forward. This is where they say he went. Damn. Bobby, it's a dead end. Bobby, it's a dead end. Must be whereabouts the splitting occurred. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Looks like we gotta try somewhere else. Looks like we gotta try another deck. Bring it up to A deck. Okie doke. Bring Predator right up to A deck. You fool! Sorry, I wasn't counting. Jesus Christ, animal. Nothing here that shows that he's been around. Or was here. All there is just debris. You're sure he would have came down here? No. But it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. There were only so many survivor stories that mentioned him. Well, he saved the entire ship. Surely a load of people would have recognized him. You'd think that. You'd think that. They say he took an elevator down. They do say he took an elevator down. Saved one of his friends. Did he make it down? Yeah. Flooding had only just started. Flooding had only just started down there. Did he manage to get out? Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, he sure did. Well, he sure did. He sure did. feel like I'm just sort of narrating the prequel. Sort of thinking about what the lines would be. Telling the story of the mysterious traveller who saved the Titanic. Where the hell is that RV? Where the hell is it? Oh. It was already in. Right, get back in, you. Okay, Bobby. Okay, Bronk. We're gonna have to try somewhere else. We're gonna have to try the decks. We'll try the decks. We'll try the decks. Good idea. Good idea. This is where the officers claim he was the most. When he wasn't inside the ship, he was on these decks. They say he tried to help. They say he tried to help. Tried to help get his friends into lifeboats. But with them not wanting to get in. They stayed by his side nearly the entire time. He was brave. He was a brave hero. Legend says that he was on the ship till the very end. Oh, damn. Bobby, we've hit a dead end. We've hit the end for the decks. Now they just collapse down. Damn it. Well, we know of one large spot of where it shows that he was. Where's that? And where's that? For that we need to get to the stern. But sir, nobody goes to the stern. Exactly. We will. We will. And we'll find out. We will. And we'll find out what happened to him. We're gonna find out what happened. You sure, sir? Are you sure, sir? Yes. Right. Right. Mirror 2, we're going back up to the surface. Changing lines. Caldish, this is Mirror 1, we're heading back to the surface. Over. Heading back up to the surface. This prequel's gonna be so long. It's gonna be like an episode in itself. Perhaps this is gonna be at the beginning of partnership, maybe. Oh, I'm cold. I'm freezing. Bobby? Mirror 2, this is Mirror 1, do you copy? Copying, over. We have reached the sea floor. Keep an eye out for it. Keep an eye out for it. We need to go to the propellers, over. Roger that. Roger that. Setting course for the propeller. Set. Roger that. On our way to the propellers. On our way to the propellers, over. Why do we need to go to the propellers, sir? Because that's where it is. That is where many believe his final resting place to be. Are you sure, sir? Oh, I'm more than sure. Coming up on the engine. We're coming up to the reciprocating engine, sir. Good. Good, good. Good, good, good. Good, sir? Over? Yes. Yes, this is good. This is very, very good, Simons. Well done. Well done. Thank you, sir. You know, sir, I've always wanted to see the Titanic in person. And now I am. It's unbelievable. I know it is. I've made so many dives here, I've lost count. But I've always been searching, finding out the mystery. Finding out the mystery of him. Him, sir? Do you mean the guy who we're searching for? I mean the guy who's... You mean the guy who we're... Yes. Yes, yes, I do. I do, Simmons. I do. Watch out, sir. The mast is right under you. Thank you, Simmons. Where is it we're going, sir? The final resting place of many. The stern railings. You okay? Graham, go ahead, Bull, go. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Sorry, don't want him coughing up a hairball on my bed. We're going to the stern railings. Where many said their final goodbyes and went down with the ship. And it's where he went down as well. This is where it all happened. This is where it all happened. Guys, stop pressing the wrong buttons. This is where it all happened. This is where it all happened, Simmons. This is where it happened. You okay, sir? Yes. Yes, I am. I am. Right. Let's go down to the propellers. Wait for the RV. And we'll go down to the propellers. Are you sure about this, sir? Simmons. I was sure about this the moment I found out about it. The moment I organized this dive, I was sure about it. We're finally going to solve the mystery of him. You haven't even told me who this guy is, sir. Nobody knew. Nobody knew him. Only his friends knew him. Only his friends knew him. What happened to him, sir? This. Dun dun dun. Insert TARDIS. Insert the TARDIS rack. This is what happened to him, Simmons. This is his final resting place. Supposedly, his final resting place. Right here. Does this belong to him, sir? It did. It did. You know, Ballard said that when he found it, he could hear. It's almost like he could hear the screams. It's almost like he could hear the boat. It's almost like he could hear the box breaking apart. As if he was really there. So all these robot cases and these ink piles and these in this box, this is all to do with him? Yes, Simmons. It's to do with him. Well, why would this happen? Nobody knows. He didn't even know. Some say he was a traveler from an ancient land. And he was older than and he was older than all of us. And he's older than all of us. And he walks in the shadows of the universe. Sir, where are you going? I'm going into the debris field. Seeing if we can find anything. Find anything else connected to him. By the looks of it, large parts of that box have already been recovered. Do you not see? There are elements of it in the ground. Parts of it that look like they have been moved. It's a boiler. Where do you think they are, sir? Don't know. Sent to his relatives? Relatives? I don't know. Friends? All I know is that we don't have them. All I know is that we don't have it. We don't have them. only a company called only the Army, the Unified Intelligence Task Force, are allowed to examine that box as much as they need to. We're not even allowed to, sir? No. Only they can. Why? They don't think it's our business. They don't think it's our business. Apparently from an unknown source, only the Unified Intelligence Task Force can examine the box and bring up the artifacts of it. Probably from his relatives, sir. Yes. Yes, it could be. You never know, do you? You never, ever know. You know, Simmons, Ballard did state that he saw somebody who looked incredibly like him on the day that they had found the Titanic. It's almost as if he was able to travel back in time and see the ship that he so desired to save. See it be found. Can't have been him, though. It's impossible. But people say he was an impossible man. Do they even know his name? He never gave his name. He never gave his full name. He only ever gave the name Pear. Dun dun dun! Yeah. That's basically what it will be like. Basically what it will be like. Cool. Basically what that'll be like, just like a short exploration. The lab ones. Do the lab bits. I like the lab bits. And this is sort of this could be part of it. Also like stage if it was what yes if it was. So some say
Whoa, looks to be in good condition.
Let's get this cleaned up.
Some say this belonged to him.
This journal is pretty special. The pages seem to be a fabric-paper blend. I think the desalination bath will leach out the salt. Then it can go into the PEG station before freeze-drying.
Some say that some say that he knew Henderson. You think? You think? Well, some people do. Some people do.
A bone hair comb. I'll need to wash the salt out quickly before it crystallizes and the bone starts to crumble. It's ready for drying in the acetone bath. Silver doesn't look great after being in the ocean. This tobacco tin is covered in silver sulfide. I'll have to gently wash this using a soft brush, making sure I don't scratch the surface underneath. It's come up great. These banknotes are delicate and will need a good rinsing in the desalination bath. Then we can treat them in the fungicide to keep them clean before freeze drying them. This leather case is looking pretty sturdy, but it will need a good soaking in the desal tub to remove the salt. Then I can give it a gentle scrub with a nylon brush. Now it's clean, it needs to be soaked in PEG and fungicide to soften the leather and stop it from cracking. Alright, it's ready for freeze drying. Looks like a receipt for a telegraph sent on the night of April 14th.
That's strange. I haven't found any reference to one being sent. I wonder what it said. Here's our sponsor. We can tell her the news.
Hi, team. How are you both?
Hi, Gillian. We're doing great.
We've just finished cleaning the artifacts we found today. We managed to access Henderson's cabin and retrieve his briefcase.
Wonderful.
Inside we found his journal, a few personal items still in good condition. One interesting item is a receipt for a telegraph sent on the night of the sinking.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know William sent a message.
That's what we thought.
It's possible it wasn't sent, and that it's still in either the purser's office or the Marconi room. We're thinking our next dive should be to explore
Marconi
these
room, that's what
rooms.
it was.
I know teams have searched the Marconi room before, but I didn't think the purser's office was accessible.
Yeah, up till now it's been off limits due to the size of ROVs, but ours is small enough to access it. We're hoping we might find the purser's record book, with the message listed.
As for the Marconi room, other dives have shown most of the furniture is deteriorated, but the telegraph canisters might have survived.
Sounds plausible. Let me know if you find anything. I'd love to see the message he sent. I've only the letters from Southampton.
I noticed something odd in his journal. On the 14th he mentions carrying some special package, but I'm sure he didn't have anything reported in the manifest. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Well, in his last letter, he wrote about returning home with a present for my great-grandmother. I'll do a bit of research on my end. I can check over the manifest again to see if we missed anything.
Great, we'll let you know if we find anything tomorrow. I'm sending over photos of the items we found today.
Thanks, I really appreciate the regular updates. It's making writing much easier. We'll talk again soon.
Well, shall we call it a day?
Not quite. Gillian was kind enough to order in a stronger transmitter for our ROV. We'll need to fit it before the dive tomorrow. Otherwise, we won't be able to reach the purser's office.
I'll get on it now then.
It's waiting for you over there.
Thanks.
I need to replace the transmitter in the ROV with the one on the table next to it. The instructions for replacement are on the posters behind the ROV rack, and I can access the lower sections of the ROV by lifting the rack bar up.
Right. You can go.
I need to replace the transmitter in the...
She's all ready to go for tomorrow.
Cool. I'll see you in the morning then.
Radio check, Wilson.
Coming in nice and clear, Dr. Lynch.
Great. First up is the purser's office on C deck, correct?
Correct. To access it, you'll need to head down through the hole where the forward grand staircase was. I'll mark it on your map.
The C deck is pretty compressed from what I've heard.
Yeah, the impact with the sea floor bent most of the supporting pillars, so they're struggling with the weight of the floors above.
With the rate of decay increasing, it won't be long before it all collapses. I'm glad we've had a chance to come down here and see it for ourselves, before all this becomes inaccessible.
And she was sinking fast then, and all of a sudden she lifted up quickly, and you could hear everything crashing through her. Everything that was movable was going through her. And then she went down and seemed to come up again. So I thought, well, now I'm going to leave. And I was hanging on to a board. We had two boards, starboard and port, which said, keep clear of propeller blades. And I was hanging on to one of these, and I was getting higher and higher in the air. And I thought, well, now I'll go. And I dropped in. I had a lifeboat on. And I hit the water with a terrific crack. Luckily, I didn't hit anything when I dropped in. There were bodies all over the place. And then I looked up at the Titanic. The propellers were right out of water. The rudder was right out. And I could see the bottom. And then gradually she glided away. And that was there. That was the last of the Titanic. I didn't want to die. I mean, I didn't see much chance of living. But I was gradually getting frozen up. And by the grace of God, I came across a lifeboat, and they pulled me in.
Pretty sure this is exactly what Ballard saw when he first discovered it. He saw like a wall and a deck as he went up.
You'll need to be careful of debris when descending with the Predator. It might make it easier if you position yourself so the lights shine down the void.
Good idea. Deploying Predator, starting to descend. Here we are.
Great. The purser's office and inquiry desk are on the starboard
Okay.
side. You'll need to go over the desk to get into the side room.
Right, I'm here.
The office is to the left as you enter. Be careful. This area hasn't been explored before. We don't know what we'll find in here.
To think the last person in this room would have been Chief Purser McElroy.
The record book would have been kept in a leather pouch.
I don't see it here.
Maybe try the safe back out in the inquiry office.
The doors are rusted shut. We can't check inside.
Is the pouch among the debris?
No, I can't see the leather pouch anywhere. We might be out of luck.
That's a shame.
We'll have to hope the Marconi room gives us some answers.
While we're here, we should collect a sample of the rust on the safe doors. MCPA regularly check for new species of bacteria living in rusticles, and I'm sure they'll want a sample of this.
I'll take a photograph of the scene too. They'll need to see the rusticle formations as well. Done. We'd better move on to the Marconi room.
I'll mark it on your map. You'll need to head back to the sub to get there. The Marconi room isn't too far from here, just between the first funnel and your current position.
How do I get in?
Either through the skylight or the corridors. Up to you which you feel is safer.
Right, I don't want to damage the wreck. Or the ROV. I'm in. There really isn't much left here, is there?
No, not really. Most of the furniture was wood, so it's almost all deteriorated.
There's a lot of debris on the ground, and a few broken canisters.
Do you think any of this was this mysterious man?
Alright, just 3 canisters left to collect.
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
2 more to go. I'll grab the last one. Right, I've got all the canisters. Alright, heading back up now.
See you soon, Doctor.
This sample will be sent on to the NCPA. They've been studying the different strains of bacteria living on the iron in the Titanic. While their research won't save the wreck, it can be used to preserve oil and gas pipelines, or safely dispose of old ships or oil rigs.
These brass canisters will need a good scrub in fresh water. It'll stop them from oxidizing when they dry.
Ready?
I'm surprised these paper messages survived. They'll need to be soaked in the desal bath and then in the fungicide tub. Ready for freeze drying. Transfer to Titanic. Fine ship, fine weather. Arrive Wednesday with special delivery. Love, William.
He mentions the package again. Maybe he really did have something stowed in the cargo hold.
Nothing was listed on the manifest.
A lot of things weren't.
He could have been referring to anything, though. Might have been something special in his suitcase or in the purser's safe.
We can still search the cargo hold as a start.
Yeah, we'll check it out next dive. Right on time.
Hello, team.
Hey, Gillian.
We recovered the message from the Marconi room, but it doesn't really give us any new information.
That's still great news. I daren't have hoped you'd find it. What does it say?
We're sending you through a photo of the message now.
Thank you. Ah, it adds another layer to the story, doesn't it?
He must have thought himself lucky to have been transferred to Titanic.
The coal strike meant many people were upgraded to Titanic.
Such tragedy.
William refers to a delivery in this message, so we're assuming he may have kept something in the cargo hold. We're planning to head down there next dive to check it out. Depending on what it was, there's a chance it survived.
Did you find anything we missed in the cargo manifests?
No, but I've been doing a bit of extra sleuthing. I found out that there was a registered parcel traveling on the Titanic with a Mr. W.J. Henderson's name on it. Is it possible that the gift was traveling as mail and not cargo?
Yeah, that's a possibility. They could have also been two separate packages. The only way to know would be to check both rooms.
The mailroom used to be off limits, but we can access it through a new hole in the cargo hold wall. Our ROV will need another transmitter upgrade to delve that deep, though, and a longer lasting battery. Do you have any idea of the size of the parcel? What's inside it?
No. Could have been anything, really. The registered weight suggests something small, and Mary liked delicate things. Maybe something French? She loved southern France.
Could it have been a religious gift? I read the Hendersons were very involved in their local church.
Yes, definitely. In fact, I'm surprised William's Bible wasn't in the suitcase you recovered. He was known to carry it everywhere.
Maybe he had it with him during the sinking.
Perhaps. There are mixed reports about his final moments, unfortunately. I'm not sure we'll ever find out what really happened.
Well, we'll try our best to find out. Hopefully we can learn more about him from the next dive.
I do hope so. I want to tell my great-grandfather's story accurately in this biography.
We'll speak again tomorrow, after the dive.
Yes, thank you. Talk to you then.
Right. We better get those upgrades for Predator sorted then.
I'll get on it now.
she's good to go.
Thanks.
That's where I'm going to end it, because I am exhausted. So, I will see you all guys soon.